Hello, Internet. I'm sorry that I haven't been in touch for past few days. A lot happened this week, and I'm going to have to try to play catch up here to fill you in. Monday was the paracentesis, and that went fine. They ended up pulling a whopping 2 liters of fluid out of me. And the results were immediate. I definitely felt better after that. The distension in my belly wasn't as pronounced, and my appetite seemed to return to normal pretty much immediately. And then I continued on with my week, and then Tuesday night, I went to bed pretty early for me, and wound up sleeping almost 12 hours. I mean, I woke up a couple of times in the night, but I was pretty much sleeping almost 12 hours. Um, and when I woke up, I still felt tired. And the closer it got to the time for me to go to work, the less I felt like I was able to go. I needed to stay home and rest. So I called out of work. I slept. When I woke up, I felt this sensation throughout my entire body, like like when you get the flu and you feel it throughout your entire body. You just feel sick. I called the oncologist and I spoke with one of their nurses. There wasn't a whole lot that she could do, but she said that she would, let the oncologist know. And then Thursday morning, I felt better, well enough to go to my oncologist appointment, which I had thought was going to be with the oncologist, but was actually with one of their nurses. I thought we were going to discuss treatment options. That apparently wasn't the plan yet. So we discussed how I've been feeling, and she instructed me to continue with the oral medication. They would get that to me as soon as possible. They said they were going to overnight it. Spoiler alert, it didn't arrive. It still hasn't. At least I don't think so. And then that sick feeling kind of continued. Like it just kind of came back, and I felt like garbage all day long. And then Friday I felt awful all day long. And as a matter of fact, my boss wanted me to come in to cover for someone, and I was like, I'm still sick. There's absolutely no way. I went to bed Friday night, and then early Saturday morning, early morning at like 2 o'clock in the morning, I woke up and I felt awful. And I took my temperature, and it was something like it was 99.4. Now my thermometer sucks. It always skews low. Like normally it reads like 97 something. So I can guess that it was probably over 100. I didn't want to panic, so I just took a couple of Tylenol and I went back to sleep. I woke up very late in the day, and I got up and I could not eat anything. The thought of putting food in my mouth was the last thing on my mind. And I tried drinking water, and I only made it through like half a glass of water. And then about half an hour later, I dry heaved. I didn't throw up anything, but I just dry heaved a lot. And so after dry heaving like that, I was like, well, maybe it's time to go to the hospital. But again, I didn't want to panic. And so I called the oncologist, and I got a nurse on call, and she talked me through a few things, and and thus began a very complicated series of phone calls that I won't run you through because it took a very, very long time to find testing because they wanted to make sure this wasn't COVID-19. But yeah, it took a long time, a lot of phone calls. Initially, the nurse wanted me to find a place that did rapid testing, and I would get the results in 24 hours, sometimes even 15 minutes. The only places that did that, one place didn't have any kits left, and the other place was like, they only took people who were established patients. Then finally we found a place that like it wouldn't be rapid testing, but it would be pretty quick, and I would get the results either Monday or Tuesday. So Saturday, yesterday, I went. Took me a very long time to get tested. They only allow 4 people in the clinic at a time, and we had to be very socially distanced from each other, and of course wear masks, all that stuff. So, and then I went home and I took a nap, and I slept a very long time, and then I got up and I was up for a little while, and I went back to bed. I did try to eat something. I felt a little better. I was able to get down half a bowl of cereal. So I waited a little bit and then I had more cereal and I was able to keep that down. So far, I have not vomited or dry heaved again. So fingers crossed that that continues. And then I went to bed and slept a very long time. And when I woke up this morning, which was only about an hour ago, I felt very strange. And I actually still feel very strange. The only way I can describe it is it feels like my body is under pressure. And I wonder if my blood pressure is high. And I took my pulse and it was 100, which isn't the worst thing, although a pulse of 100 when you're sleeping is not a good sign. I do not have a temperature. I have not had one since that 2 a.m. reading that I took. Excuse me. But I do not feel good. Throughout my entire body, I do not feel good. And I'm very worried that this is COVID, because if it is COVID, I'm probably not going to make it. Cancer and COVID are a very bad combination. So, but I guess I'll find out, tomorrow or Tuesday. I did talk to my job, my boss about this, and I can't come back to work until I have that test come back negative. So I'll be out for at least today and tomorrow, at least until I get the results. I've been coughing a lot. Now I've had this cough since my I've had this cough since my cancer came back. It's been mild, but now it's getting worse. I had to take Robitussin to alleviate it enough to sleep. And I'm just like I sleep a lot and I'm still tired. And I feel like garbage. And it won't go away. I don't have a headache. I just feel sick. I feel sick throughout my entire body. Now, if this is COVID, then I'll have to, I'll probably have to, well, obviously I'll have to continue quarantining, but I'll probably have to go to a hospital, assuming that they have open beds. From what I understand, there's a lot of places that don't. The hospital that's 5 minutes from me does not have any open beds. I know for a fact that it's pretty bad out there right now, in terms of, hospitals just being really overrun with cases. So I really hope that's not what this is. Not just for my sake, but for everyone else's. But the alternative is that if this is not COVID, it's my cancer. And that's also very bad, because this could be a sign of my liver failing. And it's going to continue to get bad. And this isn't going to go away. If it is my cancer, if it's my liver, then this is not going to get better. It's just going to keep getting worse. So I'm very worried about that. Yeah, it's a big deal. I'm really worried. And it gets to the point where it's like, you wonder every day, is this going to be my last day? Is this going to be the last time I eat something? Is this thing that I'm eating, this bowl of cereal, is this going to be the last thing I ever taste? The person that I spoke to today, is that the last person I'm ever going to speak to? The last song that I listened to, is that the last song I'm ever going to listen to? Is this the last video I'm ever going to make? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, God. And there's nothing I can take for this. Like, what am I going to take? Tylenol? Tylenol's not going to make this disgusting feeling go away. Oh, yeah. One last thing that I wanted to address. So recently, a few people have somehow found my Facebook. And I want to let you know, I appreciate your kind words. However, I would ask that you not try to contact me that way. This channel on YouTube is public. I am posting these videos for everyone to see. I'm inviting comment and discussion. So messages sent to me in the form of comments are, that's what I want. My Facebook, on the other hand, is private. That is my personal private life and my personal account, and I don't necessarily want people to come and try to contact me through that. So I just ask that you respect my privacy and not try to contact me that way. Again, I do appreciate everyone's well wishes and kind words. It does mean a lot to me. I would just prefer if you would keep them here in the comment section rather than, through my social media accounts. And that's it for now. I will, of course, keep you updated as soon as I'll make a video as soon as I get the test results back. And I have another oncology appointment on this coming Thursday, this time with the actual oncologist. I was supposed to continue with the oral medication, but they don't want me to do that while I'm going through whatever this is, because that medication lowers my immune system, and it would reduce my ability to deal with, whatever this is. So they want to wait until I'm feeling better before I start that. I still haven't received it in the mail. They said they were going to overnight it. I didn't get it. I'll have to give them a call tomorrow and let them know that. But it's Sunday, so I wouldn't expect it would get delivered today. Anyway, that's it for now. And like I said, I'll keep you updated as things happen. So until next time, guys, take care.